Hello everybody, welcome back to let's build my paradise, my island paradise kind of speed build thing. Pretty much this video is quite short. The main reason is I wanted to get it up, and what happened is my game crashed during this video, so the end's kind of abrupt, like I'm halfway through something when it happens, and that also means it didn't save. So I wanted to get this video up, but pretty much it's going to be a long time until I do the next one, because pretty much I'm going to have to look through this video a couple of times to work out where I put everything, and then redo it all, which will take a long time. That would be like the space of which I would have done a full episode. So I'm sorry about that, but there's nothing really else I could do. Yeah, I think it's really annoying because I accidentally clicked on my Windows button instead of the Alt button, and with my computer I can't go out of programs that are in full screen mode, otherwise it just crashes the game, which is very annoying. But oh well. I mean, it's the final result, like it's gonna just take longer for the next episode to come out. As I said, this is still not done, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. I'm doing it in the kitchen at the moment, and this is probably my favourite room of the house so far. This and the garden are like my favourite parts, because most of this video is actually doing more exterior work, like I changed the building around a bit, but this is one room I just wanted to get done for this episode, and I did it on two separate occasions. I did this room, and then I saved and quit and did the other stuff another day, so there's a little bit of a jump that's coming up soon, but yeah, hopefully it's not too noticeable. Trying out some things. I usually try to put those in there, but I never seem to get them to look right, so I don't know, my efforts just fail miserably. Here I think I was looking for inspiration, like going on IKEA and things, which this kitchen actually turned out a lot like one that they have on like IKEA's lookbook, so if you can find that, it's pretty similar actually. But yeah, it's really, like, I'd love to have a kitchen like this. It's just awesome. It's quite industrialised. I also use these kind of stainless steel shelves that come with University Life, and I don't think I've ever used them before, but I decided I want to in this build because I actually really like them. And just put a sink underneath. Yeah, it's quite a crowded kitchen, but I kind of like the way it turns out. It's very small as well. Like I sectioned it off to a small area, and then used, like, see that partition, that's the laundry area, and then on the other side there's quite a lot of space, but you'll see what I did there. But I don't know, the room was large and I didn't want it to be some massive spacious kitchen. I kind of like the look of like cramped in kitchens that, you know, that have a lot of character to them, so that's what I did here, just putting bits and bobs. These shelves, I really like the way they turn out. Just put some things that would be like what I'd have in my house, like some sushi, yeah, some pots and pans, some chilies, because I quite like hot food. Yeah, and just kind of making it look more like a kitchen, like cookie jar, fruit bowl, flour. Yeah, this is the laundry room. I actually use a tip I got from Deligracy on her houseboat series, and that's to like put a dishwasher in and then delete it, and it just gives the cabinet tops, which I liked for this because I'd want to put things underneath it, just to give more storage room, which I do here. I think you have to be quite careful with them because they sometimes reappear, but yeah, you come across that later. Also putting some pet stuff in because I'd most definitely want a little puppy, and put a little dog bed in the utility rooms. It makes more sense to me. I might also put another dog bed in my main bedroom. But yeah, this is the one where they can sleep while I'm doing everything in the kitchen. Just putting some shelves in. I haven't put anything on them yet, but I will eventually. And yeah, I'm going to come back to everything, you know, give it another look. I do get rid of the big light in the kitchen. I don't know, I did like it at first, but I don't know. Here's a little like kind of coffee area where I'd sit with my friends and have a coffee. I kind of like this, it's just a nice little relaxing area. Put a nice industrialised lamp and a little music record player and a nice rug. I also put one of the store items, which is like a train, like tube underground map, as you can see just there. I thought that would remind me of my home here in England, having the underground map, because obviously if I lived on a beach I would slightly miss my home, not very much, but to a certain extent I would. And then this is just kind of a little crafting area, like I'd make like cakes and like bread and things. So I wanted to use them in this house, but I didn't have anywhere to put them in the other place. But I don't know, I think it gives it another nice look to it. Here's where I do the exterior and make it a little bit different. I really like the way it turned out compared to how it was looking at like the beginning of this video and in the other part. This what I'm doing here is the master bedroom. It's a lot bigger, so that gives me another room to work with. So I've got 4 bedrooms now, I think, because having a 3-bedroom house this size is pretty small and a bit strange, but they're obviously very large bedrooms. Here I spend a lot of time working on this kind of trellis thing, I don't know what you call it, but I think I get rid of it in the end, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I first put it on at this kind of foundation height above the normal height, but then I realised it was too high up, so I eventually put it down on the level below, and I think I do keep it actually, and I spend a long time changing it all to white, which is very frustrating, because if you hold down shift on Grace Style, it should do it all, but it was only doing it in weird little sections, so that was kind of annoying, and you'll see me doing this kind of soon. Put some columns in, just didn't like the way it was looking. I just wanted something different, like the front of this house was just looking so boring and kind of bland, which is, yeah, here I'm doing it and it's so annoying. It takes me a while, and I accidentally painted the back of the wall there, but I do change that. But it's almost done, which in real time it was probably about 20 minutes. It sped up, it wasn't very long at all. But yeah, here again I'm just trying things out. I can't get it to work. Maybe I keep it like this. I think I do actually. Well, I do. So I don't know, I might go back and have a look at it, but see if I can adjust to it. I like having this kind of outset roof. I like the way that looked, and I also put a kind of cladding ceiling on it, which I thought was nice. Yeah, and that's just the master bedroom's like viewpoint, and I really like that. You could walk around it because it does connect to the balcony, but I don't know, I think I shut it off actually, I'm not too sure. Put a nice pole in. Yeah, the kitchen was actually pretty much the only furnishing I do in this video. I really mainly work on this outside kind of barbecue area, which has furnishing in it, but it's mainly like kind of decor and stuff like that. Here I was trying something different because I was going to have sun lounges, but I wanted those ones which look like they're just mattresses on like a raised platform, and obviously they don't have them in The Sims, so I kind of did it myself with using Constrained from Elevation, which I said I wasn't going to use, but I ended up doing it. The beds I use as well are the diesel stuff ones, which kind of annoyed me because I don't really like them because you can't change the pattern on the duvet, which was kind of annoying, but they had like better cushions and things like as the backboards, so I used them in the end, and I just changed the colours around, but I might go back and change them, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, I like the way how they just kind of clip through the foundation to look like they're just sitting on there, just the mattresses and the back cushions. I thought that was quite a cool idea. Playing around with lighting because yeah, they're lit from the bottom, so you have to use like a lot of lighting to actually make it look like it's actually bright. Anyway, I put some poles in because this actually is like a mini gazebo area. I mean, it's not functional, like I did test it out with my sim in this video to see if they can actually go in there and like use them, but they can't obviously. I don't know, I thought they might be able to, but they couldn't in the end. Used some fairy lights that came with the Bohemian Garden set, just kind of moving things around. Yeah, I like this gazebo the way it turned out because I had to get rid of the other one, unfortunately. I know it's like my favourite, but it just wasn't really fitting, and I did want to put this in somewhere, and this seemed like the best spot for it. Yeah, I really like the way this garden turns out. It's probably my favourite garden I've ever done in The Sims, so that's pretty cool. I mean, it should be my favourite, this is my dream house, but yeah. I'm really trying to think of what I want to do for my next like series of dream house videos, because obviously they're quite large like videos, and I didn't want to like speed them up to like ×8. These were on I think they're on ×4. They might be ×8, but I didn't want to do them super fast because I want to put them in a series, kind of like there's going to be more than 3 parts probably of this video, and it also gets me a chance to like go more in depth as well instead of just rushing through it. So yeah, I think the next one I might do is an apartment, like go into late night or something. Maybe after that like a countryside, like what I'd like to live if I lived in the countryside. Something maybe a bit scaled down, like this is obviously a large build. So some of those videos might only be 1 or 2 episodes long, some might only be 1 episode long, but this one obviously is a large build. I can't remember the lot size, it's definitely not 64 by 64, but it's definitely a big one. I wanted it near the beach but not connected to a beach, so yeah, I think it's quite a large lot size. It's on one of the kind of mountain things. I will have a look and maybe post a picture of the end of where it is. But yeah, like if you think about it in real terms, they could just walk down the hill and go into the sea, which is quite cool, but obviously it's not connected to the actual lot, because beach lots in The Sims make them like the actual land a lot smaller, so yeah. Anyway, I used some like kind of wicker style, like kind of woven back cushions, because they look like the kind of cushions you'd have outside that I've like seen on pictures of things like this. And I kind of gave it a leathery look because it kind of disguised the pattern, but I will go back and change it because I look at it now and I don't really like it. Put some stairs in even though you can't really use them, and then change the wooden colour because it kind of made it look a bit nicer. I might also change the roof a bit, like lower it, because it's a bit high at the moment, and I'll move the tilt down a bit. Putting some flowers in, making the area around it like a lot more pretty. Yeah, I just love this area, like the little outhouse where you have the sauna, and then this whole area. I'm obviously going to have to do this all again, which is going to be a pain. I've got to remember exactly how I did it, but I'm sure it won't be too hard. But yeah, I'm trying to watch it all now and trying to soak it in. Here's the main bathroom and walk-in wardrobe for my main bedroom, so I don't actually do that, but I was going to. Here's my sim trying to test it out, but it doesn't work obviously. And so I send her across the road so I can actually perfect everything. Back to the kitchen, that's where I removed the big light and changed the light around here. Used some dangling ones that I got from the store, I think. And then my favourite industrial kind of lamp that comes with, I think, diesel stuff. I really like that lamp, especially when you change it to like really vibrant colours. Like I think it comes with the yellow one. But yeah, so I changed it to this really, really electric kind of blue colour, which is one of my favourites. But yeah, I think this is the last kind of touches. Just put a kind of more decorative objects around the place. I was using Bug and I was just looking through for certain things. But yeah, in the end, I come across to over here, which is when I start the outside. And I wanted to put something in there, instead of it just being this useless block. So what I did is I put those barrels in and then the little archway. So it looks like you could go in and grab a barrel and fill up your wine bottles, which I put some more wine cases here. Just because I think it's quite fitting because the bar's going to be out here. So you would just kind of go across and pick out your bottle of wine, I guess, or your juice, as the Sims would say. Put a little painting here, and this is where the bar is. I did it mainly in night mode because I wanted to see how the lighting worked, because lighting when you go outside is actually quite annoying, because one level gets lit and then the other one's dark, and it's just kind of a bit of a pain. But yeah, so I think I put a neon light at the on top of the window. Yeah, there it is, which is quite cool. I just thought it gives it a bit of personality. I changed the colours around a bit, but not too much. They kind of stay like the same, but in a different order. But yeah, I can't remember what I do here. I think I just put a doorway, like a little doorway to the left of the bar, and here I was putting in a fireplace. I really liked that fireplace actually. I'd never seen it before, but in the end I went for something kind of a bit more modern. Yeah, there, and I actually changed around the chimney pieces to like the piping ones that come with the more modern ones, like that piping piece there, because I saved them because they all seem to, yeah, that happens. But I replaced the actual fireplace chimney thing with the piping because I wanted to put like a television there, and I didn't really like the way it looked. But yeah, putting an outdoor seating area, it kind of annoys me how it isn't under shade. Like I wish this bit was shaded. I mean, it kind of looks like it is because of where the sun is in the thing, but it doesn't actually have a cover, so when it rains that would all get wet. But considering it's an island paradise, in real life it wouldn't rain that much, so you could have outdoor furniture. But the bar area is under shade, so you could just move everything there. But anyway, that's in real life, this is not real life. I used this really cool animal skin, which I changed the colour of, but I've never seen this pattern before and I really liked it. So I kept that. If it was real life it wouldn't be real, so keep that in mind. Also change around the colours, give it a bit more character. What am I doing here? Yeah, just changing it all up. Again, I love the whole wicker style. It's like one of my favourite textures in the game and in real life. I like a lot of wicker, especially that lighter tone of it. Like, I don't really like the dark ones. I have, looking around my room right now, I have a wicker basket, like a hamper. I have a wicker, like, small little wicker box which has my makeup in, and then some more with like hair stuff. Yeah, I think it looks really nice with like wood and then white wood and yeah, blues and things. That's the colour of my room, that's the scheme of my room, white and blue, and wicker. So yeah, anyway, doing the outside area, putting this kind of glass table that came with the seasons, putting some lights on, and then I spent a while actually recolouring that heated outdoor lamp, but I kept it stainless steel in the end, I think. Here's where I changed the chimney, put in, using move objects on and alt, I put in this like chimney there, and it doesn't really matter about the placement, like it doesn't actually work, but yeah. Then put a TV in front of it. What am I doing here? I'm kind of coming to the end of the video, but I put some lights in so it doesn't go as well. Oh yeah, I put a hot tub in, I forgot about that. I changed the hot tub around to see which ones I wanted. That one was pretty cool, but it just didn't really go with the house. I think I used this one in the end, yeah. I'm not really sure why I picked it, but oh well, I might change it when I go back into the game and redo everything eventually when I get around to it. Yeah, I spent a while actually trying to do a cover on top of the house, and that's when my video crashed. Well, not my video, but my game crashed. So that's kind of annoying. This is, as I said, nearing the end. Got about 2 minutes left, maybe a minute now. I think it's at 18 minutes something. But anyway, yeah, putting a little table out there, just so you can have drinks with some friends. I will put obviously a bigger table around the corner when I do the whole outdoor kitchen area, the barbecue and everything. So yeah, that's exciting. Probably when I do this video, I'll hit record when I get to the point that I'm at now, so that I can just carry on instead of doing it another day, so it won't take as long. But it's actually getting up the kind of, I don't know, motivation to actually redo all of this, because it did take me a long time. The kitchen saved, because as I said, that was on a different day, but all of this outside stuff and the big renovation I did of the house isn't saved. But yeah, oh yeah, I inset it a bit, I think, and then did I delete the floor? Oh no, I put a little balcony in. Well, I think we're coming to the end of the video now. Putting some more windows around the place, changing the colour of the television, and yeah, kind of doing that. And I think this is where it's crashed, and it's still recording, and yeah, I think this is when I've realised it's crashed, so I've had to close the game. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys soon, and sorry about the still screen. Bye!